The Aramaic Bible in English, Numbers chapter 33. These are the journeys of the children of Israel when they went forth out of the land of Egypt with their armies under the command of Moses and Aaron. And Moses wrote down their goings out and their journeys by the commandment of the Lord. And these are the journeys according to their goings out. They departed from Ramses in the first month on the 15th day of the first month on the morrow after the Passover. The children of Israel went out with a mighty hand in the sight of all the Egyptians. While the Egyptians were burying all their firstborn whom the Lord had slain among them upon their gods, also the Lord executed judgments. And the children of Israel departed from Ramses and encamped in Succoth. And they departed from Succoth and encamped in Etham, which is on the edge of the wilderness. And they departed from Etham and encamped at the entrance of Haritha, the canal, which is before Baal Zephon. And they encamped before Migdol. And they departed from the entrance of Haritha and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness, and went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etham and encamped in Morath. And they departed from Morath and came to Elim. And in Elim were 12 fountains of water and 70 palm trees, and they encamped there by the water. And they departed from Elim and encamped by the Red Sea. And they departed from the Red Sea and encamped in the wilderness of Sin. And they departed from the wilderness of Sin and encamped at Raphah. And they departed from Raphah and encamped in Alush. And they departed from Alush and encamped in Rephidim, where there was no water for the people to drink. And they departed from Rephidim and encamped in the wilderness of Sinai. And they departed from the wilderness of Sinai and encamped at Cabre di Ragutha. And they departed from Cabri di Ragutra and encamped in Hazeroth. And they departed from Hazeroth and encamped in Rithmah. And they departed from Rithmah and encamped in Riman Perez. And they departed from Riman Perez and encamped in Libnah. And they departed from Libnah and encamped at Risa. And they departed from Risa and encamped at Kalat. And they departed from Kalat and encamped at Mount Shafar. And they departed from Mount Shafar and encamped at Harada. And they departed from Harada and encamped at Machalath. And they departed from Machalath and encamped at Tahath. And they departed from Tahath and encamped at Tarah. And they departed from Tarah and encamped at Mithka. And they departed from Mithka and encamped at Hashmanah. And they departed from Hashmanah and encamped at Moseroth. And they departed from Moseroth and encamped at Beni Jacan. And they departed from Beni Jacan and encamped at Had Gad Gad. And they departed from Had Gad Gad and encamped at Jotbath. And they departed from Jotbath and encamped at Akronah. And they departed from Akronah and encamped at Ezion Gabor. And they departed from Ezion Gabor and encamped in the wilderness of Zin, which is Kadesh. And they departed from Kadesh and encamped at Mount Hor on the edge of the land of Edom. And Aaron the priest went up on Mount Hor at the commandment of the Lord and died there in the 40th year after the children of Israel were come out of the land of Egypt on the first day of the first month. And Aaron was 123 years old when he died on Mount Hor. And the king of Gadar, the Canaanite, who dwelt in the south in the land of Canaan, heard of the coming of the children of Israel. And they departed from Mount Hor and encamped at Zalmonah. And they departed from Zalmonah and encamped at Punan. And they departed from Punan and encamped in Abath. And they departed from Abath and encamped at En Ibre in the border of Moab. And they departed from En Ibre and encamped at Ribben Gad. And they journeyed from Ribben Gad and encamped at Almon Diblathaim. And they journeyed from Almon Diblathaim and encamped at the mountain of Hebrews, which is before Nebo. And they departed from the mountain of the Hebrews and encamped in the plains of Moab by the Jordan near Jericho. And they encamped by the Jordan from Beth Ashiman as far as Abel Shittim in the plains of Moab. And the Lord said to Moses in the plains of Moab by the Jordan near Jericho, speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when you cross the Jordan into the land of Canaan, then you shall destroy all the inhabitants of the land before you, and destroy all their idols, and destroy all their molten images, and demolish all their high places. And you shall possess the land, and dwell therein, for I have given you the land to possess it. And you shall divide the land by lot for an inheritance among your families. And to the large families you shall give a large inheritance, and to the small families you shall give a small inheritance. Every man's inheritance shall be in the place where his lot falls, according to the tribes of their fathers, they shall inherit. But if you do not destroy the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come to pass that those who are left of them shall be splinters in your eyes and spears in your sides, and shall trouble you in the land wherein you dwell. And as I thought to do to them, I shall do to you.